top, chrome gleaming bright. Yeah, this boy don't stop. Fire in his veins, smell of fuel in the air. When Big Bacon pulls up, every head turns there. He grins and says, chance. Burning rubber at the line, smoke rolls thick and wild. You can hear that hot crowd rise, mile by mile by mile. Flagman lifts it high, engines start to scream. This is where the brave ones chase the whole damn dream. National Outlaw Racing Association. National Outlaw Racing Association. Fans on their feet, every lap burning rubber. Yeah, we don't lift up back. Big Bacon in the booth calling every hit. Hold your lane, hold your nerve, then the whole place rips. Piggles with the replay, rolling every wheel. One pig camera crew catching every squeal. Track lights shake the haze, heads turn side to side. Every line they take tonight is a loaded ride. National Outlaw Racing Association. National Outlaw Racing Association. Fans on their feet, every lap burning rubber. Yeah, we don't lift up back. Up-oh! When the field bunches up, the temper spike. One more turn, one more shot, one more flag to like. Big Bacon talks it out. Piggles gets the proof, then the whole grandstand erupts like thunder on the roof. National Outlaw Racing Association. National Outlaw Racing Association. Fans on their feet, every lap, good gear smoking loud. And the winners don't back. Burning rubber, smoking the good years. Outlaw racing, we came to rattle gears. Yago!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the National Outlaw Racing Association, week number 4. We're at Texas Motor Speedway. These drivers are, well, just wrapping up qualifying here. So make sure you grab your favorite snacks and drinks. This is going to be a good show here this evening. 100 laps, Texas Motor Speedway. We got a pretty tight points race for the top 3. John Ross top of the boards, 152 points. Cody Meadows second with 151. And William Robbins, 137 right now, top of the charts. John Ross in the 44. Don't go anywhere. We're just getting started here for the National Outlaw Racing Association, the Cup Series. We'll come back. We'll see if we get an interview with tonight's Quick Time Pole City. All right, let's see what we get. Tonight's looks like a pole sitter, John Ross in the 44, who's also your points leader. Let's bring up your race fan. Let's see if we can get a little sneak peek at tonight's point of view from the pole. Hey, John Ross, Big Bacon up in the broadcast booth. You got a copy, brother?
I've got a copy.
That 44, oh, fresh paint there. Quick time, 29:52, and points leader by 1 point. What do you got to do tonight, brother? Keep that thing in front. Hobbs right behind you by 1/100th of a second.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty tight. I mean, Texas always is. I think it's all going to depend on the track temp. It was really hot in practice. It's a lot cooler now. So, got to keep the right rear on and do not slide the car on the exit of 2. When you get these next gen tires hot, man, they get angry. So it's just keeping it nice and cool and really paying attention to the runs. I think we got a competition caution at 34. So, man, we're just going to go green to comp caution hopefully here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, going to be a little nerve-wracking. Hopefully the wind stays stable, but hopefully, brother, at 44, you keep that Delta Designs up front. Good luck to you, and you nailed it. Lap 34 competition caution where you and the boys can, well, go to the old engineer crew and see what you can do to get all up front. Good luck, sir.
Yep. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Well, there you go, Mr. John Ross. Quick Time Designs fastest lap of the race. Well, it's fastest lap of qualifying. Y'all, 100 laps here this evening. Let me double check here. Yeah, drivers got about just a minute, some change before we go. Green flag racing, pace lap here. And of course, our thoughts and prayers go out to everyone with the Bush family on lap number 8 for the National Outlaw Racing Association. We'll be doing a moment of silence on lap number 8. Again, my name is Big Bacon up in the broadcast booth here. We'll be back here in just a hot minute when we get tonight's starting grid. I see all race fans out there in the chat, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. We're live on all 3. That's right. Everyone had a Memorial break. It feels like it's been a month, and I've been just as excited as these drivers to get back here and call the shots. Well, at least see what they're doing. But yeah, under a minute, starting grid. Y'all put in who is going to win tonight's race, who you rooting for. We have 22 drivers for 100 laps, and here we go. Let's get everything pulled up for tonight's grid. Oh, let's try to unmute the microphone. I do apologize about that. Well, they went to top 11. John Ross, Jeremiah Hobbs, front row. Cody Meadows, Tyler Street, second row. Third row, Thomas Laverde, Timothy Parker with Leroy Koblenz and Byron Gay. Christian Delgado, number 13. We start at 9. Tanner Witt ran up to your top 10 and the number 6. William Robbins and Derek Roffling. The Wrangler man finally got some numbers on that car. Thanks to the old sponsors there. Starting 13th, we got Evan Drake in the 97. Cody Sanderson, number 3. Started out hot in the season, and now, well, kind of a little tough. Same thing with Jonathan Wiley, although had a great run in the Truck Series. Christopher Foote, the 21, he started 16th. Cole Zabowski, number 9, starting 17th. Gregory Van Noss, number 65, 18th. Terrell Wheeler, 43, he'll be starting 19th, and, well, looks like it went away. All right, we are green flag racing. Piggles a little slow here this evening. Contact in the back of the pack already. Cost going to strike here. Lap number 1 as we were just trying to get through the grid. It's like John Ross coming around here, completing lap number 1. I think Jeremiah Hobbs might have gotten involved. Uh-oh. Looks like we didn't go far enough back here. Oh. Take a peek. And we're going to slow this down a little bit. Jeremiah Hobbs, number 10 machine. On the outside. 3 wide. So far, so good. Did he hit the bacon grease? Seal 8. Little contact there with the 4. Hard to tell. Right, speed this up a little bit. And he just loses it. Right at a 2. Oh, man. Gets T-bone, or not T-bone, but gets rear-ended from the 8. 10's locking him down, but look at the angle. And look at the traffic behind the 88. Derek Roffling going to get in the back of the LGR. And you can see number 10 just trying to get out of Dodge way here. Tough break right off the bat. Aerodynamics, y'all, super important here. Well, I bet they're awake now. Remember, 100 laps here. Your leader, pole sitter. Points leader, John Ross, and the number 44. Understand Cody Meadows has a special bush wrap. Let's take a peek here. Piggles, unfortunately, going to zoom in on that as he had to go to the pits. See the Wrangler man, Derek Roffling. I think he had to get a backup. Throwback Skittles with the old 8. Come on. Skittles and M&M's. All together. I love it. Well, let's see. Cody Meadows involved. Dropped back 13 spots. Tyler Street as well. Oh, it is number 4. All right. Number 4 we saw there. 3 wide. Right behind the 10. Jeremiah Hobbs still in the pits here. I don't think they're going to the backup. Looks like they are working on it. Check back up front. Lights still on the pace car. John Ross, your leader. Thomas Laverde moved up a handful of spots here. Looks to be up 3. And that deuce. Old Timmy Parker with a bright 18. Green. Up 3 spots. Byron Gay, Tanner Witt. Round off your top 5. Yo, what's up, Jervis Gaming? All right, lights are out the pace car this time, which means we're getting ready to go back to green. We're going to call that a practice lap. That was at a turn number 2, folks, and we talked about it, well, with your pole sitter, points leader, John Ross. He said, you got to be easy at turn 2. She'll get you. And, well, She got number 10. Well, John Ross picked the outside. That's right. Here, National Outlaw Racing Association. You get to pick what side on the restarts, top or bottom. Well, 44 said, give me the high side, brother. Pace car hopping off the racetrack. See there, Jeremiah Hobbs catching up to the field. We're back to green flag racing for the National Outlaw Racing Association. Gregor, that 65, Jack Daniels, number 7, Tennessee Whiskey. Machine on, well, the bumper, the 42, Leroy Kablentz here. Moving up 7 positions right now, top driver. Hard charger at the moment. Evan Drake on the 97. The red and white machine down low through 3 and 4. See the 13. Christian Delgado. Battling William Robbins at the moment right in front. This was getting a little tricky. Tires are cold. Low tire pressure as well. Folks, we're going to ask a little moment of silence here. Next lap, number 8 for Kyle Busch, RIP. Folks, we appreciate you there. Moment of silence for Kyle Busch. Passed away way too early. NASCAR legend, NASCAR great. On and off the track, especially with the son. Whether you loved him or hated him, he did a lot for the sport, and, well, it's just very unfortunate. Way too young to be going away. Unfortunately, so unexpected as well. So, we thank you. Let's get back to racing action here at Texas Motor Speedway. Byron Gay, that number 20 machine here, charging up front, up 6 spots. He's in second. Just past Thomas Laverde. Laverde trying to just hold up, trying to get a little drafted as, Timmy Parker getting the slingshot engaged from the Drake man. Evan in that 97. Here's where you can see who's got what, who's got the confidence, who likes the track when there's not much rubber down, because after tonight's stage break in lap 34, it's going to change a whole lot of things here. All pretty much single file here towards the back of the top 10. Look at those campers there through 3 and 4. One thing that's fun here, Texas Motor Speedway, 1.5 miles. A lot of glamping, a lot of camping here. One cool thing, you go out, you camp here all week, man, you're going to meet a whole bunch of friends on that old barbecue grill. And the 13, Delgado. Sniff, sniff, sniff on the back of that 55, William Robbins. Look on the back bumper of Thomas and the 2. Evan Drake is coming, y'all. Slowly but surely. Usually he's pretty smooth. Tries to begin on tire wear. We'll see how it goes. Texamore Speedway can trick you. It can tease as they come on in this corner a little bit faster, especially 1 and 2, and then all of a sudden, a few laps later, you're like, what happened to those good years? But the one they're trying to catch, about a second lead, John Ross on that 44 from Elevated Motorsports. Byron Gay in second. At the moment, the 2-0 trying to hold off Thomas Laverde in the 2 with Evan Drake closing that gap. Oh, man, he is there, a couple feet away. He's in 4th looking for a podium. Lap 1,500. Uh-oh, 2's going to go up high. 97 going to fly right by. 1 and 2 is where you want to save tires. You do not want to make that car go up high. It will eat those good years and spit them out and laugh at you at the same time. But here comes the middle groove, 97 through 3 and 4. Holds it at a 4. Side by side, he's going to go 2 for 1 here on the lap, number 15. Trying for second on the outside, turn 2. Going to be a little tough there, especially with the car right on his rear left. Timmy Parker starting to close up here as these drivers are battling 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Woo! 20 was in 2nd, fell to 3rd, trying to hold off here to keep 3rd. I don't think it's going to happen. Oh, man, almost contact from Thomas Laverde in the 2. Still battle. Byron Gay, Thomas Laverde, the 2 Thomas, Byron in the 20 on the outside. You see the sun starting to set here at Texas. Oh my gosh, within an inch. Hold my bacon, y'all. How was there not contact? 20 gonna fall in line. Here comes Timmy Parker. I've noticed Timmy's been getting a little better every week. He's starting to learn a little bit more what I call patience. Delgado in the 13. He's starting to swing that thing really high, 1 and 2. It's going to really hurt the tires. We're only on lap 19. He's going to go after making that stage. And notice that front right, probably not too happy. Derek Roffling, I haven't talked about him too much here. Have some bad luck in the Cup Series, but been starting to do a little better in the Truck Series. Knock on wood if you're with me. So far, so good. Up 4 spots in the top 10 in 8th position. Go Page and Hobbs does Whiskey Ridge Racing. Got some fans rooting for Robbins. '55 trying to hold off that 88. And look at Tanner Witt in the 6th, the waffle maker. Coming strong at turn number 4. You see the 88. Derek getting a little loose there. 13 laps to go from stage number 1. Roffling got a good entry through 1 and 2 in that 88. Trying to hold off. We're going to check right in front. Their battle right here. Top 5. 13. Delgado in the top 5. Robbins now. He wants to get up there. Inside 18 to Parker. Parker gonna floor it, pedal to the metal in that Ford Mustang on the outside. Derek Roffling to follow in the 88. 55, trying to hold him off. Good battles here at Texas Motor Speedway, the National Outlaw Racing Association. Week number 4 for the Cup Series. Delgado now up to 4th. Byron Gay going to fall back to 5th, and right behind there's more battling. On the move to 55 with Tanner Witt. Tyler Street starting to sneak in the picture as well. The 4 machine had trouble. That wreck on lap number 1 at an exit turn number 2. Ten laps to go before tonight's stage break on lap 34. The outside wall, turn number 2, going to start getting a little wider, maybe a little bit more colorful as the night progresses. All the racing right here. Looking in 6th position, the 55, William Robbins. Timothy Parker on the 18 hits the wall, contact. The bright green car. Tanner Witt going to have momentum with help with Tyler Street right behind. Through 3 and an exit 4. Timmy Parker rather, holding on to keep that car straight. Just lost 2 to 3 spots. William Robbins up to 6th, started this race 11th. As he drives a settle back in, let's take a peek at your leader, pole sitter. Points leader all alone, folks. 3.1 seconds the gap. Number 44, John Ross. Second, number 97, it's Evan Drake, up 11 spots here. 4th overall points. Thomas Laverde, the Deuce, having a great run here this evening. Been consistent, I would say. Started 4th, or 5th rather, up to 5th, or up to 3rd. Christian Delgado, the number 13, 5th overall in the points. Started 9th, resides in 4th. William Robbins, Chapman, hollering about him, the double nickel, 55 from 11th to 5th. 3rd overall in the points, and he has the choo-choo sizzle train right behind the follow. Tanner Witt driving a little bit different line than everyone else that I see, especially turn 3 and 4. Almost like a little dirt track. Right behind Derek Roffling, he's switching his line. He's going to go to the high side in turn 1. Cody Meadows throwing a throwback. Kyle Busch theme. Contact wreck. 18. Timmy Parker right in front of Derek Roffling on the back straightaway. The yellow's going to come out here for the 2nd time. Timothy Parker got loose right there. Looked like on an exit of 2. Go back here real quick because we were right there. Wow. Here's a driver I want to see here, folks. Talk about quick decision. We gave a moment of silence, lap number 8 for Kyle Busch. Cody Meadows throwing a throwback scheme for him. And look at this. Whoa. Oh my groceries, y'all. Let these drivers go to the pits. We'll see if we can talk to Cody Meadows. Second overall in points, by the way. Here they come, your leader, John Ross. First pit stall. Always good to have. Ooh, the race out of pit road. Cody Meadows, I think, got stuck there. Might have a little arrows issues there in pit road. We'll see if we can talk to him. Hey, Cody, Big Bacon in the broadcast booth. You got a copy, brother? Hey there, Cody, Big Bacon broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Sir.
Hey, how's it going there? Talk about reflexes like a mongoose. We talked about the remembrance of Kyle Busch. You run the throwback there. Caution right in front of you. Man, how did you miss that wreck? And tell us about the importance of the scheme you're running here tonight.
Well, as far as the scheme, I mean, I was a Junior fan growing up, so that rivalry has always been there. But however, for the past few years, I've kind of found a soft spot for Kyle. I'm watching him and his son growing up through the ranks. So
absolutely,
he's one of the few that I was pulling for. And then finding out about his unfortunate passing earlier, it stopped me in my tracks. But yeah, I figured I run the 8, so I'm rowdy Cody Meadows today. So I'm gonna keep that aggressiveness up to a high. Hopefully it doesn't bite me. It's already messed with me in the end. But as far as the race and mongoose-like reflexes, I seen it coming before it happened. I know that I was getting tight come on the exit, so I knew he was gonna scoot up, and I was just the right place at the right time to wiggle my way around.
Hell yeah. Well, man, brother, keep it up. Hopefully you can park that victory and keep being rowdy. About to go green flag. Good luck, brother.
That's what I love.
There you have it. He's going to be a little extra rowdy, says Cody. Any Cody Meadow fans out there? And hey, get ready. All right, y'all getting ready to go back to green flag action here at Texas Motor Speedway. And the lights are off on the pace truck. John Ross, your leader. On the outside, the National Outlaw Racing Association, week number 4 for the Cup Series. It's time to crank it up. All right, here's the thing. What are these drivers going to do, folks? You're like, what are you talking about, Bacon? Well, so your leader, your points leader, your pole sitter, the triple, the trifecta, the double 4, John Ross, was leading by over 3 seconds. Yes, it was lap 32, whatever, 31, but there was already caution before that. It didn't take him that long to pull away farther and farther and farther. So what's going to happen when we see the double 5? William Robbins getting battled by Thomas Laverde in the 2. We got all around we go. Byron Gay, the 20. Locks him up on the back straightaway. No caution at the moment. We're still green. Sure what happened if he just got a little too excited. If he did, it was out of turn number 2, most likely. Oh no, 2 contact. He's going to go Oh no, he's going back up the track. Oh no! Bam! 1, 2. Major contact. Was trying to lock it down. We were right there watching him. Oh, Piggles, we're blaming that one on you. Let's get a different view. He was already loose out of turn 2. 55 right in front, nowhere to go, and oh man. Y'all, Evan Drake is not having any luck lately. Massive wreck here. Looks like you can't even steer the poor thing. Well, looks like waiting for that tow truck. Jeremiah Hobbs looks like he's trying to stay out here. Not sure if he's in the right spot. Will there be any takers? Man, oh man. The two had it locked down and it was just too much speed for that angle. This is on iRacing. It's a simulator, technically a video game. It looks pretty real. William Robinson having a fantastic run here. Started outside the top 10, resides in third. Is third overall in points, just 15 back from John Ross. Cody Meadows is the closest one point back in second. Lights should be off the pace car next time around. Let's take a peek here. Just looking at some of the Chargers throughout the field. Jonathan Wiley in the 0-1. Looking to be doing pretty good. Looks like he started 15th. He's up to 8th. Having a sneaky night so far, and that's usually when you got to watch out. Christopher Foote here at the 21. Black Magic. Sizzling pink and black there. I like it. It's like a new scheme. Tyler Street just about recovered from where he started. He started 4th. He's up to 5th. Got involved in that lap 1 wreck. Got a turn number 2. The one they're all chasing from Delta Designs, number 44, it's John Ross, pole sitter, points leader. Taking the outside here once again. Texas Motor Speedway 1.5 mile oval. Let's do a little trivia, chat. No Googling. Go Meadow says 90. Who won the inaugural race here at Texas Motor Speedway? No Googling. Third caution of the night. We had a caution right before the stage break. I'm pretty sure they went ahead and counted that. I tell you, who won the first Craftsman Truck Series here was Kenny Irwin. Most of y'all have no idea who that is. That's okay. All right. These boys getting back in line to go back to green flag racing here at Texas Motor Speedway as the pace car. He just saw exit the racetrack out of turn number 4. Your leader has led every single lap, number 44, John Ross. 3, 2, 1. We're back to green flag action here at Texas. Three wide through 1 and 2. They're not going to hold that turn two. 13 slideways, big wreck, big contact. On the back straightaway, the four going to get involved again. Raffling. Oh, man, the top two snuck out of there very quickly. So the 55 looks to be safe. Fourth caution here at Texas Motor Speedway. Well, in pre-race, they talked about the biggest thing here is going to be those restarts. And, well, let's see what happens. This is already in the back of the pack. Hold my tea. We're definitely going to have to go back here a little farther. I'm pretty sure it was 13. Give me just a second. There we go. Just got loose, looks like. Here's the replay. Full speed. $55 was right there. Oh, man. Grab that downforce and around everybody goes. 13 just got free. Lost it. Added 2. 55 did get contact, chat. So all you William Robbins fans, that 55, you might be needed in the pits. That was on the left side of the car, Pickles. You're on the wrong side again. Where is 55? There he goes. In the pits. Oh, a little battle in there. Uh-oh, goes a little too far. Looks like 55 just went to the backup car. What's up, Rodney? Appreciate y'all. This is the National Outlaw Racing Association. If y'all like what you're seeing, well, tomorrow night, we bring the trucks here at Texas Motor Speedway where there is a much larger field. And, well, some good racing. John Ross is the one they're looking to catch. Number 44, your pole sitters led every single lap here this evening. Cody Meadows. He said, I got to beat a little bit more rowdy bacon. Just like old Kyle Busch. Well, he said second. Christopher had his foot on that biscuit. 21 got away from that mayhem. Terrell Wheeler. Talked about him once this evening, I think. Number 43 got a fresh sizzling paint on that. I like the blue. Up 15 positions in the top 5 and 4th. And the Deuce, we saw get a little sideways. Just a handful of laps to go. Sitting 5th. Evan Drake saw him get, hurt pretty bad a few laps to go in that caution. It's like got the backup car, trying to make sure everything, squeaky clean. Well, these drivers going to get back to green flag. Let's take a peek at tonight's weather. 70 degrees. I'm going in Texas right now. No way. It was at least 95. The wind, 22 miles an hour. Gusts. I definitely believe that. We're definitely seeing that happen out of turn 4. Humidity. Oh, it's sticky icky go. 90%, partly cloudy. The sun has set. The lights are on here at Texas Motor Speedway. Four cautions. Like I said, John Ross has led every single lap here at Texas. I don't know, y'all. Does anybody have anything for that 44? The longer the green flag runs there are, the bigger the gap he puts on them all. Pace cars off the track. We're ready to go back to sizzling green here for the National Outlaw Racing Association. Roy Wheeler up another spot here in third, right behind Cody Meadows. The top three definitely need a hammer down because there is a bunch of traffic and there's a lot of fresh tires to follow. Top five have pulled away single file. Smartest thing you can do. Byron Gavisai got involved as well with William Robbins in the 55 as they're battling, and there's more battle, almost three wide. You're going to see a couple antsy drivers. We're almost halfway. Here comes 97. Hammered. Oh, man, that pedal to the metal. He's going for 2 for 1. Might go for 3. That's a good run. That 97 is the one to watch out for at the moment. Unfortunately, he may be a lap down. Back up front, John Ross already has 7/10 of a gap over Cody Meadows. Wheeler way on the outside. Through 1 and 2, 55 slideways. Somehow saves it. Oh my gosh. No way. What a freaking save by the 55 to 13. No way. Head on in the wall. Huge contact. Caution out. I think the 55 is going to be coming in the pits here to get a change of shorts. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go back here, show that save first. Then we'll go back and see what happened to the 13. My groceries. Right there, look at that snap. It snapped and he held on to it. You have no idea, how hard that is in a cup car. And the 13, a little help from behind. That thing just snapped. Head on the wall. Let's go back here. Man, tough break. Came in there. Oh, he gets contact. They checked up. Head on he goes. That motor is, well, I don't think it's going to go no more. Well. Sometimes you got to survive. And, well, we're what? Halfway through here. Texas Motor Speedway. At least we will be when we go back to green flag action. John Ross leading every lap. Let's see if we go a little chit chat with your leader. Mr. Ross, the boss, old Big Bacon up in the broadcast booth. You got a copy, brother?
I got you.
Man, oh man, starting to get a little crazy back there. Oh man, you led every lap. You sat pole. You're leading the points here. I mean, the more green flags we get, the farther you pull away, man. And I'll be honest, I'm not seeing anybody having the right notebook to catch you. What do you and your teammates got to do here to have a good night and finish strong and clean?
Yeah, you never know how these things go. We have had a really good first half, but we just got to try to navigate through these cautions. I think Christian destroyed his car, so he's having to tow, and Cody was having a pretty good run. I think he's going to play the long game here. So we got some different strategies going, and I think it's just trying to keep this thing straight, try not to get in an accident, and try to keep it out front, man. I mean, really, that clean air is key tonight.
Dude, keep that air clean. That 44 paint scheme looks amazing from Delta there. Have a good night, brother.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Woo, John Ross getting it done. And look at Jeremiah Hobbs sneaking up in here in second. Number 10, Black Sire. It's going to be a tough one to call. Right now, I mean, if the 44 continues to get the restarts he does, I honestly don't think there's nothing that these boys got. Now, Robbins in that 55, was doing pretty darn good, starting to pull up through the field. So was Evan Drake, who might have gotten his lap back. I'm not sure here. See a little scratches on the front right of that car. Lights are out the pace car, so we're going to go back to green flag action this time. Oh, big contact. Timothy Parker, the 18 green machine towards the back there on the outside. That front end not looking too pretty. Hey, Dustin. Happy Sunday, race fans. Second half here for the National Outlaw Racing Association. The Cup Series back to green flag action. Shannon Witt tried on the high side there. The waffle machine in the 6 car. No. Here comes Greg. I'm sorry, Thomas. And then a 2 going inside. Here comes Derek Raffling in the 88 going to follow. When you get that air momentum, he's getting all that downforce from the driver right in front to go on his front nose. When you do that, you're going to make the driver in front get a little loosey-goosey, especially when the wind here is over 20 miles an hour. Terrell Wheeler, great run outside of 20. Byron Gay, teammate. Thomas and the Deuce on the outside here at an exit turn 4. Just enough room. Terrell Wheeler played the position card here. Having a great run, sitting 4th. Last time he pitted, lap 31. Tanner Witt, who's right behind. I'm sorry, right in front. And the 6, having a great run. Up 7 spots, pitted lap 42. The first driver to pit on lap 49, number 21, Christopher Foote, with William Robbins at 55. Right behind, now he's got the outside. Raffling going for another spot inside. Laverde in the 2. On Terrell's rear bumper. Going to get Terrell a little loose. Oh, he is sniffing. Taking a full set, turn number 1. Oh, no. Raffling loses it. Oh, no. Still locking it down. Oh, gosh, they're going to come out here. What a save. We'll give it an 8.2 if we had to compare it to the 55. Man, I bet his heart went to his belly a couple other places and it came back. Let's see a replay. He was on the move. Terrell right there sucking that side air right back and around the 88 goes. What a save. Y'all, this is one of the most difficult cars on iRacing, on asphalt to save, especially on a 1.5 miles. Well. If this ain't going to change up a few things. Well, do they come or do they go? Who's coming in the pits? Who's staying out? A lot of different strategies. Let's see. Your leader, 44, looks like going to take him in here. Down pit road we go. Pole sitter, John Ross, points leader, has led every single lap here this evening, y'all. The driver to beat. His teammate at 13 talked about under pacing last caution. Had to get towed to the pits, head-on collision. Go Parker, says Alan. Parker having a tough night. Battling through some adversity. Great running early. Tough contact, though. Looks like he's trying to get that fixed. And a little race down pit road here towards the end. Well, there's Terrell Wheeler coming back through. Let's see how the air changed from being up front. Mr. Wheeler, old Big Bacon broadcast booth. You got a copy, brother?
Yeah, how's it going, buddy?
Going good. That thing is looking pretty good up there in the top 5. How's that clean air compare to running like in the middle of the field here? And looks like the wind's gusting up 20 mile an hour. How's the car feel tonight?
Our feels great, yeah. At first stage it kind of sucked, but as it got darker here, I feel like the cars are getting a lot faster. And to be honest, for me, turn 1 and 2, I'm starting to rip that high line, and it feels great for me. But we'll see how long that lasts here, and hopefully, if it does last, hopefully I'll get advantage with it. But we'll see how it goes.
Heck yeah, man. Car looks good. Love the blue. Keep her out front. Keep her clean. Looks like right now it's a survival, and hopefully that 43. Go get her done, brother.
Thank you, buddy.
Terrell Wheeler, 43. Having a great night. Alrighty. Well, for the first time tonight, we got ourselves a new leader, folks. Number 10, Jeremiah Hobbs, started this race on the front row. Nothing new. He started second. Now he gets the lead all by himself. Well, what happened to 44? Well, let's take a peek. John Ross sacrificed the lead for the pits. It'll be a restart. 10th. Jeremiah Hobbs, Thomas Laverde, Evan Drake, Byron Gay, William Robbins, your top 5 with Jonathan Wiley sneaking up to the 6. We're going back to green flag action here. Texas Motor Speedway for the National Outlaw Racing Association. This is the time the driver's going to go. 41 laps remain in the second half here of the race. 100 laps was the total. Stage break, lap 34, lap 8. Remembrance of Kyle Busch. Now it is go time. New leader, number 97 on the inside. Evan Drake battling the 10 of Jeremiah Hobbs. Hobbs is going to fall back to second. As I say that, he says, hold my bacon. Makes the run on the outside. Gonna try it again through 3 and 4. Holds it. New leader. Dives down hard and 1. The door's shut. Business is closed. See you later. Here's the battling of the track at the moment. Tanner Witt, number 6 on the outside. Cody Sanderson, have not talked about him all race. Up 5 spots. Now in the top 10 and 9th. John Ross had a little trouble trying to make his way through the field. It's a lot different when you're in traffic. Dirty air at Texas. Not easy. He's lost 2 positions on this restart. 37 laps remain next time. Your leader, Evan Drake. The gap, almost a second. Rothling trying to make another go at the 88. Was charging through the field. About 15 laps ago. Pushed a little too extra. Hit the grease. Around he went. Almost around he went. At a turn 2 on the back straightaway. No harm, no foul. Just some fresh Goodyears. Going to try it all over again. John Ross having trouble getting around Gregory. Finally does. Gives him a little, man. Tough pass. Next victim, number 6, Tanner Witt. Jeremiah Hobbs, I think, has found something. Looking at the gap of the leader, that has went down from almost 0.8 to half a second. The top 6, all single file. Jonathan Wiley in 8th, leading the second pack here. 88, reel him in very, very quickly. John Ross in the 44 has found his groove. The tires have warmed up. There's air pressure in those Goodyears. There's only one direction he's looking, and that is forward. Trying to reclaim his throne. 33 laps to go next time. Almost contact with the 3. John Ross, driver on the move. Wiley goes way, way low to turn number 2. Gonna give it the positions here. Ross right on the rear bumper. Derek Rothling in the 88 at turn number 4. Trying to hold that momentum. Getting that little slingshot engage, if you know what I'm talking about. One thing I think the 44 is going to need here is a caution and a handful of laps just to close the gap of the leaders. He is over 4 seconds behind Evan Drake. Team setting up the run here, 3 and 4. He's going to get around that rear left to get 88 loose. Get all that downforce. I don't know if he can get it out of 4. Lost a little bit of momentum there. But right there, he's going to pretty much push 88 with air into turn 1. Now it's a drag race on the back straightaway. Ross should have this taken. Right here, he's going to send it hard. Full send. Like driving a World of Outlaw 410 sprint car through 3 and 4 here sometimes. Up another spot. Take a peek at your leader. Evan Drake, the number 97. The gap now, 1.3 seconds over Jeremiah Hobbs. Wow. The 2 machines trying to hold off Byron Gay. That 20 has found something. Cody Meadows not too far back in the 8 machine. Kyle Busch throwback. Another driver, though, watch out for that 55, William Robbins. Charging back up front. Aaron shifting through the gears here. Slingshot, engage. Under 30 laps remain for the National Outlaw Racing Association, the Cup Series. Week number 4, season 3, Meadows getting squeezed from Gay. Nowhere to go. 55 inside, 3 wide entering 3. Who's going to give? Looks like the 8. Will the 55 go for 2? The 20 car said, brother, if you're going to pass me, you're going to have to earn it. You know, Thomas is smiling big right now. Say, all right, I can save my Goodyears just for a little bit longer. But if I sold battles, Hobbs coming back was 1.6 seconds. Now the gap 0.8. Cody Meadows trying to follow the 55 here. 25 laps to go. 100 laps of the total distance tonight. And I'll tell you one thing, we got to watch out for Cody Meadows and John Ross. Ross is your points leader in the 44. The 44 currently is right behind Cody Meadows. Meadows second in points by 1 point behind John Ross. When we say every position matters, it does, and here they go. First and second are battling for the points. Byron Gann, the 20 on the outside. 55, William Robbins. We have 4 great drivers right here, and it's about to get a little sticky. On board, John Ross up to 7th, restarted 10th, fell back to 12th, back to 7th, was your pole sitter, led the most laps, points leader by 1. Evan Drake, your leader, by 1.3 seconds over Jeremiah Hobbs. This is the battling on the track. John Ross up to top 5. 21 laps to go. He's going for 4th. Inside of 55, William Robbins. Coming out number 2. They can keep it straight. Can he get by him clear? If he can get by him quick enough, there is still a chance. Ross 2.7 seconds behind or back of your leader, Drake. But 55 going to get that momentum, going to come right back, crossover move, entering turn 1 advantage, the 55. Battle on the track here. Robbins does not want to give it away. He is 3rd overall in points. A little contact from Pickles Blimpcam. Here's the watch out for it. Cody Meadows now coming right back in the picture of these drivers' battle. John Ross is going to get by. And that's for 2nd. Evan Drake, I think, went in the pits. He did. He had a pit. Was not going to make it on fuel. Back to the helm. Back on the throne. Number 44, John Ross. Top 5. Great battle. as we see the 88, Derek Roffling coming in the mix, going for fourth. Drivers are starting to go into the pits. Pit road starting to get a little busy. We see the two sacrifice coming down pit road. Evan Drake coming back on the racetrack. Sacrifice the lead. And oh no. Oh, folks. You know, one of the worst things that happen is caution comes out when you go in the pits. Now, it can be a good thing, and this might be a good thing if you're still on the lead lap. And I don't know. It doesn't seem to be that way. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh. Like someone got a little slideways out of pit exit. Byron Gay in the 20. Oh, no! Lost it there. Not once, but twice. And smart call. That was the leader. Hey, we've all been there. Well. Teammate 13 saying, hey, big guy, go get him. He fakes them out. He does not go down pit road. Oh, is that the move of the race? I don't know. Most of the field came in. Oh, man. Tanner Witt right here in second. Had a great run. Let's see if we can find Tanner. That might be a negative. Well, Tanner decided to stay out with everybody else. Tyler Street, Timmy Parker, Christian Delgado. A lot of drivers pitted. Jonathan Wiley, Terrell Wheeler, Cody Meadows. Cody Meadows is going to be your first driver in the 55 on fresh tires. Mr. Robbins, Big Bacon in the broadcast booth. You got a copy, brother?
Yes, sir.
55 looking good. And a little fake out from the top two. You got fresh tires, though, with about 20 to go. What you got to do to win this thing, man?
Yeah, man, if it stays green, we got a good shot at it. I figured it was kind of going to be iffy if he was going to go in or not. And when he stayed out, I stayed committed to it. Figured we'll have a good 13-lap run here. Fresh tires. Maybe it nets us something.
Hey. Sounds good. Good luck, man. Go get her.
Hey, I appreciate it, man.
55. Got those freshies. Hey, John Ross knows what he's doing. We'll see how this plays out, y'all. Chat, let me know. Was that the right call to make or the wrong call? Hey, Jasmine, welcome back home. All right, 7 cautions here. Some darn good racing here at Texas Motor Speedway for the National Outlaw Racing Association. Going to have just under 15 laps remain here, and John Ross, Tanner Witt did not take tires. That 55, that 8 65 and the follow. They have the pace car goes off the race surface. We're getting ready to go back to green flag action here at Texas Motor Speedway. John Ross full send to 44. We got 4 wide on the back straightaway. Back to 3. Back to 2. Back to 3 again. Oh, it's getting dicey right here in the middle. Three wide still. Almost 4 wide. '97 Clark up in the wall, can be okay. Back up front, John Ross over William Robbins. Robbins already got by Tanner Witt, who's fallen back like a fly. Cody Meadows has the line right now. His car is looking good. Pulling up on the leader's rear end. They are getting rough behind, but here's the race. The battle for the lead. 10 laps to go this time. Drops it down to 4th. Robbins filling coffee, said this thing goes green, we got a damn good chance. Top 5 pulling away here. One driver not to count out, that 88 Derek Roffling. He has had that thing on edge. There's the crossover move at turn number 2. Can he hold the momentum? He's got it. Going for the lead. New leader. William Robbins at the 55. John Ross going to fall back to 2nd. Cody Meadows in the 8. Has Roffling right behind, and Terrell Wheeler sneaking back up in the top 5. Way up on the outside. Cody Meadows, I don't know how he held it. Ross still holding on to 2nd position. 7 laps to go here at Texas Motor Speedway. Rofflin holding true to the middle here through 1 and 2. You can do this. You got fresh tires. You can do this for a handful of laps. Cody Meadows trying to get around the outside of John Ross. He might get it this time. Clears him up to 2nd. Does he have enough in the tank for Robbins at the 55? 5 laps to go. Next time on the front straightaway. Oh no! Caution! Strikes here. Uh-oh. Cole Sapowski. We'll see what happens. Getting a little loose right there. Oh, no. Contact in front, the 97. Having a tough break here. Outside the 65. Jonathan Wiley, 0-1. Oh, just slight contact. You see right there, he's trying to save it. The 13, unfortunately, nowhere to go. trying to keep him straight there. And the 9 just getting a little bit aftermath. And well. If you're talking about shaking things up, that's exactly what just happened. My question is, what's John Ross do now? Now does he come in to get tires? Or does he stay back out? 6 is coming in. Tanner Witt said, I ain't trying that again. Christian Delgado, 13 coming in. It's not get some contact. The 4, Tyler Street. Timothy Parker going to need a few more hammers there for fans. That front end. Gold Sabowski. Tough break here. Your leader, number 55, William Robbins. Can he take this thing home? 3rd overall in points, 15 points behind John Ross. Cody Meadows, we talked about points earlier. He's 2nd in points, 1 point behind. That's right, John Ross in the 44. Derek Roffling, having a great run, a little bit of battling back up front in that 88 Wrangler machine. Had a hell of a save, and so did the 55. But Terrell Wheeler, look at him. Started 19th, up to 5th. Leroy Cabletts, haven't talked about him much. And the number 42, started at 7th, up to 6th. Cody Sanderson, been quiet as well, up 7 spots, up to 7th. Jonathan Wiley up to 8th. Gregory Van Noss in 9th. And Thomas, well, not the best evening. He's been up there, but man, he's been in some traffic, some hard battling, and sometimes you get stuck on the outside when you don't want to be, and sometimes just nothing you can do. Lights are off the pace car this time. Robbins chooses the outside in the 55. Yeah, that looks a little intimidating, doesn't it? The Wrangler car. Put those memories right back in your head. What's going on, Brody? Bacon's back. Well, at least we can broadcast. We're going to be having to build a new computer to be able to race again. That lightning storm fried a few things, to say the least. All right, lights are off. It's back to green flag action here for the National Outlaw Racing Association. The Cup Series, week number 4, season 3. John Ross, Cody Meadows. The point differential, 1. Leader start on the outside, the 55, William Robbins. 3, 2, 1, green flag is out. Great jump for your leader. 3 wide, here comes the boss, the Ross. 44, not enough. Cody Meadows got the run on the outside with fresh tires. So does Rofflin. Can he hold it? Oh no, contact. Hobbs somehow got by. We're still green. Cody Sanderson did not have luck. White flag. Roffling getting squeezed to the outside by 8. 3 wide, 4 wide. They're wrecking on the back. William Robbins going to take it home. Here's the battle out of turn 4. Not enough. 55. Robbins going to get it. Second, great run. Derek Roffling, Cody Meadows putting the old throwback Kyle Busch scheme on the podium. What a battle. I don't know how they did not wreck on that white flag lap. We'll go back and watch it here. Terrell Wheeler had a handful. We're going to give these drivers just a minute. Get out of the race cars. We're going to talk to the top three. Cody Meadows, Derek Roffling, of course, your race winner, the 55, William Robbins. Woo!
Start to scream. This is where the brave ones chase the whole damn dream. National Outlaw Racing Association. National Outlaw Racing Association. Fans on their feet every lap burning rubber. Yeah, we don't lift up.
Cody Meadows, Big Bacon broadcast booth. You got a copy, bud.
Yes, sir.
Man, oh man, you got it on a podium there. What a crazy green-white checker there at the end. 3 wide, 4 wide behind you. You had some fun out there tonight.
Yeah, I did. Was slightly disappointed. I mean, I ate the wall. My right front was completely broke that last bit. I mean, that's why I went up and got a contact with Derek there. But yeah, it's been emotional. Bringing, I mean, it's not a win, but it is a podium. So make Kyle proud for one last bow. But
No. Absolutely. Hey, when I talked to you during the race there in the caution, he's like, I got to be a little more rowdy. And right after we talked, brother, it was a whole new driver in that car. You did. You push on the restart. Man, you got up there. There's a lot of darn good drivers. A lot of wind here. You can see a lot of aerodynamics pushing everybody around. Yeah, that front right and earned that podium finish. Congratulations getting back up there. Who do you got to thank to make it happen, man?
Man, where do I begin? Folks and family for having the equipment and to be able to do this. You up in the booth, HVTV for sponsoring me to allow me to race with NORA. Terrell for letting me come in and take the 8 car. Elevated Performance. John, great team leader. Christian, Leroy, great teammates. Stitch, Bean, Puff, 90s. I seen you in chat. That was pretty cool. Dean, y'all are amazing. Cap, Phoenix, Jordan, Mr. Afton, Rachel, Chris, y'all, all my DBD family. I don't know where I'd be without y'all. Y'all are amazing. Y'all keep me going, keep my head held high when I'm at my lowest of lows.
What it's all about right there.
Yeah, man. Amen. But,
Hey. Heck yeah, man. And one thing I can't wait to see when we come back here next week, the points between you and Ross. I mean, they're already within 1. I can't wait to see what it looks like. But, man, hats off. Don't be too hard on yourself. Another great night of racing.
10-4, bub.
All right, have a good night.
You too.
Cody Meadows having a great night. Who knows who's going to be up there in the points? And number 88. Oh, Derek Roffling. Let's see if we get him up here. Got second here tonight. Let me find him real quick. There he is, number 88. Derek Roffling, old bacon on the broadcast booth. You got a copy, brother?
Yes, sir. I got a copy.
Man, a great run and not a whole lot of magnets on your car to attract everybody else, but there was that time in the middle. Then you had to push to get back up front. A little bacon grease out of turn number 2, and man, left, right, she went. She did not go around. You saved it, and you parked it in second. Man, that was some tough racing to get up front. How was it from your perspective?
Yeah, it was pretty crazy out there, especially, starting the race there. There was just no give. Nobody had. Everybody was just, it was just take, and, I was guilty of it too. But yeah, I mean, it was a blast doing it, but it was just so frustrating when you lose all your momentum, guy cutting you off, or you get arrow tight behind people. But no, it was a lot of fun though.
Yeah, definitely tough track. Yeah, not a lot of give. It's all take here. That mile an hour is like over 20. Restarts are crazy. Man, you did one hell of a race in the night. You wheeled that bad boy up front more than once. But you got to thank to park it in second and having a one hell of a points night.
Yeah, I mean, driving it through the field 3 times and then, spinning it by myself, and then, coming home second there is definitely not going to complain. I feel like the strategy was pretty good. I was good on fuel if that thing ended up going green before the last caution. So.
Oh.
Yeah. That was my whole plan, was just get it to the green and then never come back and hope it stays green. But, didn't work out there strategy wise, but, still got tires and drove back up to second. So good points day for us.
Absolutely, man. Hopefully you carry the momentum, keep those magnets off the car and off the truck for tomorrow night, all right?
Yep. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Down for it, Derek. Have a good night, brother.
All right, see ya.
All right. Well, Derek talked about spinning out here, but also it did happen to the 55. William Robbins, big bacon up in the booth. You got a copy, brother?
Yeah, I got you.
Just talking about Derek here getting second, and he said I ain't spinning himself out. Well, so did you, and maybe that was a secret medicine here. You had one hell of a save earlier. Man, that race, traffic seemed not fun. Put that on top of with the wind, especially the restarts here. How was it from your take tonight?
Oh man, it was a fun race overall. Passing definitely hard. The track's slick. You really got to run the groove. You run the main groove, and you can hold the track pretty decent. The minute you try to go outside of that and make a pass, the car wants to push up track, get tight, get loose. It's all over the place. It's a tough getting track position. When I spun it there, man, first of all, glad I collected it up and straightened it out, but thought for sure, I was like, oh, there's no way I'm going to get this track position back. And then it just kind of fell too. I took a set of tires there and pulled back up to the field a little bit, and then, got in a good spot. And then, like I said, that last caution where, or the second to last caution where Ross stayed out, and I went in and took four fresh ones, came out in 4th place. I was like, this is going to be pretty good.
Yes, we actually talked to you right then, and it's like, man, this goes green, could be even better. And yeah, everything played right into your cards there. And I really thought he was going to come back in and get fresh as he stayed out. Didn't work out too bad, and he got 4th. But man, you had some fans rooting for that 55, and they want earlier when that grease came out. But man, I see why you got the fans. Came back, persevered, get first, and this is going to shake up the points between you, John Ross, and Cody. You guys are going to be really tight, the top 3. Who do you got to thank, William, to make this thing a rocket ship and putting up front every single week?
Oh man, definitely always start out with the wife. Let me do this hobby. I do this. I race a couple nights a week, so and work stays busy, so this is takes some time away. So always shout out to her for letting me spend some time in this rig and have some fun. So man, aside from that, man, shout out to the guys in the league. There's real good competition in here, man. John was killing it the whole race. A couple bad breaks with cautions, and it just put him in traffic. Other than that, it was probably his race to win. Shout out Derek, Cody, man. Some good, clean, fun racing there. Late in the race, those guys really put up some good fights. So, man, shout out to you for the broadcast, and shout out to the guys that are, running this league. It's been a fun league so far, man. Really enjoying it.
Hey, absolutely. We appreciate you guys. Without y'all, would be nothing to talk about. And you guys are putting on one hell of a show. Keep that momentum for next week. William Robbins, 55, getting the dub here at Texas. You have a good night. Enjoy it with the race team there, brother.
You too, buddy. We'll see you next week.
Sounds good. Take care. Well. It was anything but uneventful. Texas Motor Speedway, one of Bacon's favorite tracks here. We're going to go back here tomorrow night for the National Outlaw Racing Association for the Truck Series, which should be over 30-plus drivers. So y'all get ready for that one. If you missed the race results, see if we can get those pulled up here. Of course, your winner, William Robbins, number 55. Derek Rothling, 88, got second. Cody Meadows, third. John Ross, points leader coming in. Pole sitter, led the most laps, the top half of the race. Come back to fourth. Thomas Laverde round up your top 5. Again, I'm Big Bacon up in the broadcast booth. We'll see y'all tomorrow evening around 8 o'clock Eastern for the National Outlaw Racing Association, the Truck Series. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, and most importantly, say it with me. Deuces.